All right, so this next example talks about when c is less than 0, meaning when c is negative. So number 1, we have x squared plus 5x minus 6. And I'm going to do the same thing I did before. So a equals 1, b equals 5, and c equals negative 6. And since c is negative, we are going to be looking for a difference, meaning numbers that subtract. Meaning we're going to have one positive and one negative. So if we have a negative c, we look for a difference, and we have different signs. That's how I remember it. Now we're going to plug in our butterfly like we always did. So we have 1 times negative 6, 1x, 1x, and then 5 on the bottom. Okay, so 1 times negative 6 gives me negative 6. And then I need to talk about my factors of negative 6. So that gives me 1 and 6. So negative 1 and positive 6. We have positive 1 and negative 6. We've got negative 2 and positive 3, or positive 2 and negative 3. And those are all my factors of 6 that will give me negative 6. So which one of those will give me positive 5 when I subtract them? Well, if this is where you really need to be careful, because 2 plus 3 does give you 5, but we're not talking about plus, we're talking about subtract. So our 2's and our 3's, they're not going to work here because only adding will get us 5. We want to talk about subtracting. Now this 5 is positive, it's a positive 5, so which one of those numbers when I subtract them gives me positive 5? Well, if I use my calculator to help me, I know 1 minus 6 gives me negative 5, so that doesn't work. So my answer, or my numbers that I want to use, are negative 1 and positive 6. And then those are my factors, so I just need to rewrite them as my answer. So I get x minus 1 and x plus 6 as my answer.